Здорово. Даньків продовжує проходити 4-й Fallout. Що ж, пора поговорити.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Well now, wondered when I'd see you again.
Welcome back, Paladin. Welcome home.
Glad to hear someone say that. Now listen, I didn't have a chance to thank you properly before. I'm not sure I still have a place here. I've been away for too long. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Brotherhood anymore. But I'll give it time. I owe it to you and to my team. Thank you for giving me another chance.
Paladin.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned about charity than the preservation of technology. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from the ground up and put us back on the path to glory. This ship and its crew are a testament to his leadership.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Kate won't clear me for duty yet. He's giving me orders.
Тепер треба поговорити з кількома важливими представниками братства. Ну, історія братства, яку він розказав. В общем-то, тут треба уточнити. Це до событій 3-го Fallout. Та тодішній старійшина, старік по імені Овен Лайонс. Він був хорошим, но жутко нерішучим. Данс передав неточно. Спасіння окремих людей вмісто спасіння технологій. Технології братство спасало завжди. А от Лайонс був таким нерішительним. Типа, лучше не висовуватися, іначе братству кінець. Висунутися вже тоді, коли... Якщо взяти теперішню ситуацію, Лайонс став би діяти, якби інститут прийшов до цитаделі братства в столичної пустоші. Ну, зараз це місце називається зданням Пентагона. Під Вашингтоном. Якщо б вже в двері цитаделі стукала армія сінтов і яйцеголові з інституту почали качати права. А от в Мексона ідеї получше. Треба нанести превентивний удар. Не чекати, поки інститут набере могущества і почне засилати всюди своїх синтетичних агентів, а унічтожити його до того, як він набдокурить. А тепер поговоримо з місцевими, так сказати, блатними.
Not what I was expecting.
Got it.
There it is.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we'd pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Тут питання на що ніхто не замітив, в неї вона потеряла ноги. І фактично їй треба носити оцей екзоскелет з броні, щоб можна було ходити. О, а вот и наша личная броня.
Feels like you can take on the world in there, doesn't it?
The duty shift was long. I'm glad we're making a difference. I'd gladly lay down my life. It keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
When it comes to keeping the Gridlin running, Proctor and England.
Груза забагато не буває.
Never did like this rust bucket.
Кстати, а чому б не модифіцірувати силовий бронежилет? Воно і так прокачано на максимум, який не требує технічних навиків. Ні, ну що, логічно.
Hey,
Ready.
dance.
What do you want?
Your thoughts?
I've served on this vessel for years. It's the only home I know.
How do you feel about our relationship?
I think we have the potential to be quite an effective team, if you learn to cooperate.
Didn't have anything else.
Affirmative.
Worried about these recruits. Yeah, too green. Like the issues back in my day.
Ah, good. You'll find me here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. You were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Proctor Quinlan.
Please, finish your introductions by all means. But I do hope you'll consider assisting me.
Ну і останній це
Glad you
корабельний
finally stopped
метод.
by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Wouldn't Vault-Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault-Tech's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a Vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No, never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Ну, а якщо це противник братства,
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
коротше, лічитися.
Proctor Quinlan?
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
Do you have any idea where I can find more of them?
Offices, laboratories, military bases. Almost any pre-war location is a potential treasure trove of technical information. I'd try searching desks, filing cabinets, safes, and anywhere else you suspect documents would be stored. Have you had any luck finding any yet?
Neither. Not right now.
How disappointing.
О, Можна воно? Експерименти над дітьми? Ну це вже блядство максимального рівня. Так, сперш ніж йти до Мексона, треба ще поговорити з деким. Щоб узнати.
Proctor Ingram.
Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 inches I can't even scratch.
The Bridwin is a magnificent
Excuse me,
ship,
Proctor Tegan.
and we're lucky
Can I help
to
you
have
with
it in
anything?
our arsenal.
Let's hear a bit more about that extra work you mentioned.
Hard to resist the lure of extra caps. The food stores don't replenish themselves, so I need legs on the ground to hit up farms in the area. We'll be requisitioning a portion of their harvest, and I need that food crated and ready to go for when I send out a collection team. Your mission will be to ensure full cooperation of the civilian farmers, by any means necessary.
Any means necessary? You're giving me carte blanche on this?
You said it. Like they say, if you're with us, you're against us. Think you can handle that?
А по-моєму, ти мудак. Любим способом, хто не з нами, той проти нас. Логіка мудака. Но братству потрібні продукти. А щоб отримати продукти у фермерів, не обов'язково їх прям ограбить. Можна купити.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Farms on your map. Introduce those civilians to the power of persuasion.
Кайф Сіті? Да. О, туди йти далеко. І поки що нам треба поговорити.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. Had enough of lions and foolish ways.
Пальне для вогнемета мені не треба.
I didn't like this rust bucket.
Оу, блін.
You said for replacing humans with exact duplicates. He's sick.
Got it.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pilgrim's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then, shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, They're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than cells. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood, it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So, can I count on you to get the job done?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. Not enough to go on.
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Согласен.
Hey,
Need something? What's on your mind?
how do you feel about our relationship?
I don't see how this is a relevant question right now.
Just wanted to check in.
I'll inform you when I'm ready to make that kind of determination.
Nothing else I needed.
Affirmative.
Що ж, відправились. Дурне питання, чого воювати з супермутантами було. Тому що вони Тому що ці чудовища, як я вже казав, за рідкісними винятками, хочуть рвати людішек і складувати в авоськи. І це не шутка. Тренировка зі стрільби. О, блін, запас предметів в мене огромний. Довбані болотники надто небезпечні. Вбити супермутанта чудіще? Ой-о, особливо рідкісний і небезпечний різновид. Чудіще, або як переклали в третьому Fallout дослівно, бегемот. Бегемот це і означає чудіще. Воу, що ж за пілоти такі? Поки що покидати вінтокрил не буде. Ох. Чистіше в світі стало.
Make it quick. We have a lot of ground to cover.
Ладно, вертайся на дирижабль, а ми з паладіном справимося.
Hey,
Where do you want me? Got anything interesting? This isn't safe at all. We need to find some cover as soon as possible.
heads up.
All right.
Треба йому дати. Чудіща крайні рідкісні, но і крайні небезпечні. А в якості оружия вирваний з землі пожарний гідрант використовують.
Let's see what we found. Just a bunch of junk. Wasted.
К щастю, вони зустрічаються дуже рідко.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Ну от бачите, я не шутів. Рвати, складати в авоськи.
Got it.
Wow, that's a skill they don't teach you.
Блядь, а це круто. Супутник з лазерною пушкою. І в силовій броні. Кстати, з прокачкою уровня його силова броня стане все кращою і кращою.
Nice.
О, ще одна воєнна методичка.
Negative visual on the target. Think clever.
Ладно, це залежність не проблема. Лікарств до хіра. А, кстати, я забув ще один момент сказати. Там, коли казати про те, що Мексон виглядає дуже молодим. Так і є. Йому на даний момент всього 20 років. Да, без перебільшення. Всього 20. І його можна ще зустріти в 3-му Fallout. Йому там всього 10. І чесно кажучи, після того, коли я проходив ще раз 3-й Fallout, вже після 4-го, я охренел. Ні, реально. Пацан, який постійно стидався і говорив про те, як він не хоче підвести старших членів братства, які на нього надіються, бо він нащадок засновника братства. То блі. А тепер перетворився у такого блатного з повними штанами впевненості. Вражаючи, чесно кажучи. Испытание експериментальних оружейних систем.
Heads up.
You point, I shoot.
Очистити арсенал. Ну понятно, повбивати всіх супервиродків.
Searching through it could prove beneficial. Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here. Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Someone there? That sound! What is it? Who's there? Noises!
Не такий вже й супер.
That's an interesting find. It's still intact.
What's that? Annoy.
Чорт!
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind, how long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary? They certainly possess the capability to make more of their own kind, so we'd become expendable. And with Institute technology on their side, nothing could stop them, not even the Brotherhood. It's a nightmare scenario almost too terrible to contemplate. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's
Як я і в минулому
important is that you
відео
got the job
казав.
done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Pridwood to talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Частина синтів вже вийшла з-під контролю інститута і повтікали. Інститут за ними охотиться, але це все одно стрьомно. Якщо ці тварі вийдуть з-під контроля, то це може обернутися катастрофою. Частина з них хоче втекти подальше від всіх. Но є ще одна особливість. А якщо сінти попадуть в лапи когось страшного, пострашніше інститута, вони ж роботи. Подключив якось якоюсь електронною штукою, перепрограмував на служення собі і получай невероятно умного вбивцю. Хоча це і опасно. Є приклад зоряних війн. Дроїди-вбивці і Г-88. Крайні небезпечні. Настільки розумні, що першим ділом, що вони зробили, почали вбивати вчених, які їх створили. А потім взагалі мечтали знищити все живе. К щастю, їх всіх знищили. Крім одного, якого, правда, перепрограмували на простого дроїда-тілохранителя. Що ж, вернемося на борт дирижабля. Кстати, проблему з супермутантами в столичної пустоші братство вирішило. Це якраз перша велика побєда. Друга велика побєда Мексона як старійшини. Перша він переконав так званих ізгоїв. Старих членів братства, які якраз не хотіли нікому помагати. А тільки збирати технології. Їх можна зустріти в 3-му Fallout. Така наглота. Нам нема до тебе діла, дікар. Йди своєю дорогою, ми тебе не спасаємо. Ну і від них, правда, польза для пустоші є. Поки вони шукали технології, то рейдерів з супермутантами постріляли. Трохи. Мексон переконав їх вернутися в братство. А що, може нарешті до цих ідіотів доперло, що помощь людям і контроль над технологіями одне одному не мішає. Ой, збір технологій. Ну контроль теж потрібен. Мексон абсолютно правий. Що ти тепер скажеш?
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
So, what happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Dance is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prudwood. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your pitboard to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing stopping you from using a door gun while in flight.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Teagan.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will.
Наглійте насчет
I'm
кришок
sure
не
you're
буду.
aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the Saints, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth. They've come up empty-handed.
Sounds like you're gonna have me crawling through the sewers now.
It could be the sewers, the transit tunnels, or maybe an old vault. We just don't have enough information right now. I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Any suggestions on where I should look next?
All I can suggest is that you keep your eyes and ears open, Knight. We have every available scribe working on a way into the Institute. It's only a matter of time before a method presents itself.
Elder Maxon?
Questions, Knight?
What about those energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected?
Our scribes are confident that the energy readings are from Institute technology, due to the unusually high frequency. But the source is unknown. We're still detecting them on occasion. But by the time we send a team to investigate, they disappear. Just watch your step. I wouldn't be surprised if the energy reading were caused by some type of Institute weapon. Is there anything else?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Уровень 20 потрібен. Хорошо.
getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Station keeping maintained. Thrusters.
Ну. Битву за Форт ми виграли. Тепер напослідок треба показати ще кое-що. Що я забув.
It sounds like we owe you our gratitude for.
Біографію Мексона. В першого рейдера в 12 років, першого когтя смерті, да, шрам є, а в 15 років победил супер вождя оставшихся супермутантів. Ху-ху. Нічого сі. Багато хто вважає Мексона богом. Нічого сі, репутація в мужика. Ну що ж, щоб виявити вход в інститут, треба продовжити задання з братств. З пошуку сина. Все-таки очевидно, що той самий Келлог працював на інститут. На щастя, супермутантам не хватило ума воспользуватися толстяками. Неплохая в нього каютка.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Ну що ж, а шукати синка ми будемо в наступних відео вже. Дякую за увагу. Пока.